and with the other jobs.
Yes.
So explain what you mean, because I don't understand this.
Um, um,
What do you mean by other? Which ones are the other ones?
um, job when I was young.
Oh, your other jobs when you were young.
Yes.
Okay, that was confusing because that your jobs when you were young are different from your jobs when you were young.
No. It's different from my other jobs.
Okay, so are you saying each job that you had when you were young was different from, like each job was different, basically?
No.
Different from,
Yes.
so maybe the jobs that I had when I was young were very, I would say maybe instead of saying different from others, I would say we're very diverse. That word diverse?
Mm, Yes, I think. Um,
Or maybe you could say they were different from each other. So each other is talking about the same group of jobs, not another or a other job, but the same group. Like I could say every person in our class is different from each other. So I'm not talking about another class, other people. I'm talking about inside our class.
mhm.
So I think the best word to use would be this word diverse. This is an adjective. Diverse means it's kind of a synonym for different,
Mhm.
but when we use different from, then we have to mention something that's not part of the group. So I don't want to use different from unless I'm using it carefully, like with each other. So here we have a topic sentence. The jobs that I had when I was young were very diverse, or you could say were different from each other. Now, share your topics or your pre-writing with us. What did you put in the book, Sammy?
Um, Workplace and working
Okay, place, the time that you worked, okay,
and income.
and the income. Good. I think those are three good categories. Category is different from the other categories. So I'm going to put this up at the top. You categorized the jobs with the place, the time of work, and pay of the work. Okay, so each of these three categories is very different. So um, did you put two different jobs in there?
Um,
Okay, what were the jobs?
um, Restaurants and nail salon.
Oh yeah, those are very
Mhm.
types of jobs. Okay, so you can see I already have a little chart or brainstorming category going on here, right? Just like we did with dogs and cats.
Mhm.
The restaurant was a busy, loud place. Um, The nail salon, what kind of place was it? It's different, right? It's maybe a little more quiet, calm, and the time different and the pay different, probably. Oh, maybe some was similar. But in your topic sentence, let me ask you, Gerardo, let me ask a question here. In Sammy's topic sentence, what is she going to focus on? Is it comparing or contrasting or both?
I think it's comparing.
Comparing, so showing how there's
Um, mm, well, I think it's a contrast, right?
yeah, it's she just uses that word diverse or different from each other. So hers is kind of like yours, Gerardo. It's going to focus on differences only.
Okay.
Okay, guys, there's a lot of information I'm throwing at you here. What questions do you have? Anybody have questions or maybe something that you want to discuss?
I only have one question. So my sentence is about contrast, and Sammy sentence is about contrast. How about Alan's sentence?
Okay, Alan's, I put this big number 2 here because it is compare and contrast.
So both comparing and
Yeah,
contrast.
that's what that number 2 means. And contrasting.
Oh, okay. Thank you, teacher.
And teacher,
Yes.
like when I'm gonna write my paragraph, can I like use that like that base first, show some like differences and then some similarities, or
Yep.
like being with cats and dogs and then like being working with both at the same time? Because when we work in our activity with the schools, they
Mhm.
they put just write first one school and then another school.
Yeah.
Can I write like the both cats and dogs like in the same? I don't know how to explain it, but
Yes, I understand exactly what you mean. And yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can do like the book did. They did the topic by topic comparison. First, everything about the first school, and then everything about the second school. Yes. Um, that is one way, but you can also do it like you did it, like you suggested, the point by point. So point by point would mean, okay, let's talk about the personality and behavior of the dogs and personality and behavior of the cat. And then let's talk about the benefits of having a dog, benefits of having a cat, or however you want to divide it. Yes, you can go back and forth. Like you can do dog, cat, dog, cat, dog, cat.
okay.
And actually, what I'm gonna do just to show you this, okay, because I know you just asked a great question. I'm going to share my screen and take you over to my writing lab, and I will show you a paragraph that is the point by point. Now, it's kind of a challenging paragraph. It's a little bit advanced, but you can look at it as an example of structure. Wait, that's not the right one. Yeah. Okay, so what I did was I came over to the My Writing Lab and I clicked on the compare contrast. And this one is, I clicked on apply model document. So all of you have this in your My Writing Lab. And then I clicked on question number 1. And it has a couple of questions about a paragraph. So it says explore this paragraph. So I open the paragraph. And then if you guys can see, might need to zoom in a little bit here, but can I zoom in? I don't know if I can zoom in. But this is a paragraph about two kinds of sleep. So I can go to the top here and I can look at organization. And I can look at, well, that's the format. Research, no. Okay, it's showing me the signal words here when I click on style. But basically, this paragraph is about the differences between REM sleep and NREM sleep. So I just want to show you the first example. This is the topic sentence right here. Let me go to the, okay, so it says one difference between the two types of sleep is that during REM, people move their eyes quickly. And then it says, in contrast, okay, during NREM, sleepers' eyes show little, if any, movement. So right here, I've got two sentences, and I did one type of sleep and then the other type of sleep. So just like cats and dogs, right? One thing about dogs and then one thing about cats and how it's different. And then they went to here, another difference between the two kinds is the sleeper's muscle tone. So this is the second category they're talking about. And then they mention muscle tone with REM and then muscle tone with NREM. So right here is our second point that we're talking about. So did that answer your question, Alan? Does that help?
Yes, teacher, a lot. Thank you.
I encourage you to go back to that paragraph and take a look at it. There's also another paragraph in here. When I did my own little search, there's a paragraph about mother and father. It's contrasting mother and father. And I believe that one is also going to be topic by topic. I don't remember exactly. But there's 3 examples of paragraphs in the My Writing Lab. If you guys go in there, you can those out. Okay, anything else that we need to talk about here, guys?
Not for me, teacher.
Okay, let's try a little practice. I want to use an adjective similar and an adjective different. This is just an example of some keywords that we could use in a compare-contrast paragraph. So similar and different. These are both adjectives. So what do we know about adjectives? Adjectives describe nouns, people, places, or things, right? So both of these will describe people, places, and things. And both of them we can use after the be verb. Great, so I'm going to make a sentence here, and you guys are going to tell me if this is a good sentence or not. And if it's not good, how can we change it?
I think not good.
Okay, Sammy, go ahead. What do you think?
Dogs varieties.
You want to say dogs have some similarities?
Yes.
Okay. I could say dogs have some similarities to cats. But what if I want to use the word similar? How can I use it? Is this a correct way to use the word similar?
No. Maybe we could say dogs are similar to cats.
Oh.
Uh,
I think I'm not.
yes, you're right, Alan.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we need to remember. Similar. So now we're kind of talking about sentence structure. So we have a noun and we have similar to, and then we have another noun. Well, actually we have the verb are, the be verb before. So make sure you've got nouns on both sides, the dogs on the left, cats on the right, and we use similar with to. That's correct. Okay, what about the second example?
Dogs have.
Okay, that's what Sammy said about similar.
Oh
Can we
yeah,
say
no
have different?
differences.
Have differences to cats?
No, no, you're correct. That sentence is correct, I think.
Can we use dogs are different than cats?
Dogs are different than cats. Different. Okay, with than goes with a comparative adjective. Oh, yeah, different than. Different because it's two syllables or more different than cats. Yeah, it's a two-syllable adjective. So yeah, we can say different than or similar. Wait, why does that seem weird to me? I think I want to put more in front of different. That's making it a comparative adjective when you use than. Well, we are kind of comparing. Maybe it's confusing because I'm using a contrast word. I don't know. I was thinking of another word besides than and besides to. There's another word. What word goes with different? From, guys. Have you guys heard of different from?
Oh, from.
Okay.
Yeah, now you recognize it. Now, why do we use to with similar and from with different? I don't know. It's the way somebody decided to do it. But the meaning of to and from is really the same, right? We're just using this to compare nouns. So dogs are different from cats. We do not need to use to with from. Okay, so there's a couple of things to kind of help you as you begin writing. Use these words correctly in your sentences, okay? And one more idea before we go of a sentence structure to use. There are several similarities and differences between cats and dogs. What type of sentence is this? Is this like a supporting detail sentence, or where would I put this in a paragraph?
I think it is a topic sentence.
Good. Topic sentence. Yeah, you can recognize that because it's more general. It's got my topic, cats and dogs, and it's got my focus, similarities and differences. One thing I want you to notice is that I'm using between, and I have two things. I cannot say there is one similarity between cats. I can't use that. I have to use between cats and dogs, between my best friend and me. So we've got to have two things after that. Differences between, or one difference between cats and dogs is, you can use it like that. One difference between cats and dogs is, so you can use this in a singular way. All right, but make sure you have two things after between. Okay, so hopefully I've given you some things to think about as you're preparing to do your writing. Just, remember those things that we've talked about in class with the subject-verb agreement and singular plural nouns and comma splices, run-ons, and take your topic and do your best, guys. I think you'll do fine with this topic. We do have class on Tuesday. On Tuesday, I'm not giving any homework. We're just going to go over a few more of these kind of words, like similar, different. I was going to look at some others like however or just like, but really it's just more supportive work that we're doing on Tuesday. So Tuesday is not introducing anything new, really. It's just kind of more supporting, compare and contrast in what we've already talked about. Okay, so Tuesday is a good day to join me here, but you are welcome to do your timed paragraph this weekend if you would like to. Okay, any? Oh,
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
you guys feel go and what to do?
Not really bit.
You guys are quiet today.
Kinda, teacher.
Okay, so I can't believe we're already almost done with this, coming so quickly.
No.
Okay. Just writing your homework here, just in case you need it. So the homework is the discussion board activity that's due tomorrow. My goal is to be able to check your pre-writing and your topic sentence to make sure you know how to organize a compare-contrast paragraph. And I will get back to you Friday evening. You can do your timed paragraph Saturday or Sunday, or you can wait until next week and do it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. So that's the only thing that really is homework, is the discussion board and then your timed paragraph that's coming up. And we're done. We're really done with this book. Do any homework in the book. Tuesday, we will have class here. Thursday, I will not record. Thursday is our last actual day of class. So Thursday, there's no recorded lesson, but I will be available here and collaborate to answer any questions you have about the class or about next semester. Okay, so Tuesday, yes, we have class. Thursday, we don't have a video lesson.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, guys, we're done for today. Have a great rest of your day.